Hey everybody, this is Charlie from Brainiac Baseball, Sports Cards, and Gaming. We are back for race number 8 of season 109. It's at the A1-Ring in Austria. We've already raced this track earlier this year. I think this is a um, smaller version of the track, and I think we did pretty well in that race. So I feel good about what we have in store for today. We'll talk a little bit about that right now. Let's take a look at the standings for our rookie group. James Keeble, he won the last race. I finished second, and that was good enough to move me into third spot, tied with Mossberg. Ankov slipped up a little bit. He finished in 12th in the last race, uh, allowing Mossberg and myself to catch up to him a little bit. Ilya is fifth with a fourth place finish last week. Widera with 23 points in sixth. It's unfortunate that I think if we include Widera, um, of these 5 drivers, 2 of them are not going to make it to be promoted. And I could be one of them. We have to make sure that we're as consistent as James Mossberg is. This guy, week in and week out, is putting up some decent points. So we have to do a little bit better. I mean, winning is great, and that's what we want. But you know what? If we can't win, we got to be second or third. We can't be any further back than that. And like I said, I have a good feeling about today's race. So, um, looking at the grid positions, yeah, I'm going to start first in race 8 today, and that will make it 6 in a row and 7 out of 8. Today's race is my 17th total, which is one full season if you include my 9 races from last year and the 8 races from this year. So this is actually my one full season for me at this point. And the fact that I'm, on the pole uh, almost every week, and that I've won a couple races, and I finished second a couple of times, and I've had fastest laps, and I had one best pit. You know what? And we're leading lots of laps. I feel like I'm in a good place. So I have no complaints about where I'm at as we wrap up a total first year, if you look at it that way. Now, we got 12 minutes here before the race starts. We're going to go over my upgrades here and the qualifying sessions pretty quickly because I want to show you my free giveaway that I have going on for those who are subscribers here in the United States. So I want to show you what that's all about, but I want to cover the important things here first. Now, I didn't do much to upgrade our car for this race. The underbody and the side pods, I believe I replaced. I don't think I actually upgraded. Otherwise, all of the components were in pretty good shape coming into this race anyway. The only thing I'm a little concerned about is the gearbox at 49%. I don't think we're going to smoke because of that. I am not going to be as aggressive in this race to not put so much wear and tear on our engine and our gearbox. I think we'll be fine. But when this race is over, assuming that I've done well and I've accumulated some decent money, we are going to try to get everything up to level 3 and then replace or upgrade the parts that are going to be worn for the next race. So we did try to save a little bit of money. Now I had my 8 practice laps, and because this race, if you look at the weather forecast, the qualifying was 22 degrees Celsius. So that's perfect for extra soft tires. The only problem is there is a possibility of rain in the second half of the race. Very low possibility. And in fact, in my limited experience, I feel like it's not going to rain at all and it won't be a problem. But if it does, I do have the uh, pit crew ready to put on the rain tires if necessary. So yeah, I wanted to show you that there. So I went with extra soft tires and I very quickly reined it in, uh, no pun intended, to a pretty quick lap time. And then I goofed around a little bit the last couple of laps that I had to try to improve the settings, but I just couldn't get there. I got everything satisfied here, and again, using extra soft tires. So that's how the first practice lap went. The second practice lap, I basically repeated it, but I did uh, take it down a notch with risking pushing the car too hard. Now, the one minor mistake that I made, and it isn't really going to be a big deal, is that I went with way too much fuel. In my mind, I was going to do a two pit um, race, but I had not remembered that extra soft tires are going to wear down a lot quicker than my fuel will anyway. So I've made the adjustment after this first pit stop to the proper amount of liters of fuel, and we'll be fine. I mean, it doesn't really affect anything, other than I'm going to have to take one more stop than I anticipated. But I think with the extra soft tires, and maybe with other drivers not using extra soft and trying to do a two pit strategy, we'll be so far ahead it won't make a difference. Of course, I don't show you my race setup and strategy because I don't want to give too much away. But I will say that we do have three boost laps, lap 21, 45, and 68 in a 71 lap race. I didn't do any testing. I did my typical driver training, which I do fitness classes for him. His motivation is up to 245. His concentration is great. He's just not aggressive by nature. And so when you, if you're not someone who plays this game, in race setup and strategy, you can like adjust the aggressiveness of your driver for this specific race. And I backed it down a little bit because I do want those tires to last. I don't want to um, be forced to pit before we have to, because then that will throw everything off. So there you go. So yeah, the first qualifying lap, I had already qualified first. The second qualifying lap I did as well. I wanted to show you that of the drivers who did not qualify, Egon, again, is not participating in this race. And Giancarlo, who raced his very first race on on Friday, did not participate. Everyone else here are non-participants. So actually, all 24 of our regular drivers are in there today. And if we look at the actual starting grid, here it is. It's me, Keeble, Perotti in the third spot. Good job by him. Ilya, Jose Faraz, a good start for him. Mossberg, Silva, Tarok, Ankov back in ninth. Colucci, Legoat, Mendoza, Brow, Cavalagos. There's Matthew Taylor in 15th. That's a good starting position for him. Samina, Johan Cohen, a rookie. Wydira's back there a little bit in 18th. But, I'm thinking they're back there because they're using medium tires or maybe even hard tires so they can go longer and have less pits. So I anticipate Wydira knows what he's doing. He's going to be there. Frankie Paquette a little bit further back than normal. I'm sorry, I missed Gonzalez. Lucerna, Mateo de Silva, who raced his first race on Friday. Sushi Bar and Jeff Daly bringing up the 25th spot there. And here's the grid. We're going with the same color. There's my smiling face. And we're like 1.4 seconds better than Keeble. In fact, I had the 19th fastest qualifying lap of the 150 different rookie levels and all the drivers in them. So I'm just trying to toot my own horn a little there because I don't really get much of a chance to do that. Okay, now let me show you and tell you very quickly, because we got 6 minutes until race time. If you live in the United States and you are a subscriber to the channel, you can get in on our duck race. We do a duck race every 40 games in our baseball sim that is ongoing right now. So that means there's 4 duck races a season. This will be our third duck race for this season, which means during the 7th inning stretch of game 120, tomorrow's game will be game 114. We will do this duck race where I'll be giving away 5 prizes, all baseball memorabilia or baseball cards. And you can get in on it by being a subscriber to the channel. It is totally free. You just let me know in the comments that you want to enter the giveaway. I will add a duck to the list here. The other option that you do have is for a $5 donation to the channel by clicking the thanks button down below. You can get a second duck, no more than 2 ducks. So you get 2 ducks for $5. You get one for free, a second one for a $5 donation. And that's why you see the number 2 behind some of the names of the people who have already entered. The asterisk here means that they have given a $10 donation, a one-time only $10 donation, to be automatically included in every race for now to the end of time, which might be coming soon the way the world is right now. So you might want to get your $10 in. And I will add you to the duck race. And what that means is you'll never have to let me know you want in. And if you win a prize, I will just send it to you whether you watch the videos or not. So that's a little bit of peace of mind there that you aren't going to miss. If you want to know what the prizes are, you can go to our Facebook page, which is in the description below. Click on that. The prizes are there. Or you can go to the Brainiac Baseball, Sports Cards, and Gaming YouTube community page, and it's all right there for you to see. Okay, 5 prizes. You have as good a chance as any. We have 15 contestants right now. So, yeah, good chance you have you can win. And if you do get a second duck, that does mean you have the potential to win 2 prizes. Okay, so I think we're going to be very familiar with this track, right? I wish I could see the whole damn track, but we cannot from this angle. This is the same track that we ran on earlier, but with a different configuration, I think. What was that track called? It had a really long name that I'm sure I did not pronounce correctly. Yeah, it's the same corners and everything. So yeah, I apologize. I can't remember what the it's like sounds like estrogen or something. I can't remember. We have 3 minutes and 28 seconds here. Let me get everything set up the way that I want. So yeah, now our biggest problem is Keeble right here, looking pretty mean in the second position. Again, we're not going to be as aggressive. We're not going to be defending as much. So I'm assuming he's going to get by us here in the first lap, as he always does. But the way that and I'm going to guess that Keeble's not using extra soft tires. So he's probably going to be on a 2-pit pit schedule. And so if I can at least remain in second place, at some point I will lead the race a lap or 2, and that'll be good. So yeah, we've got Keeble behind me here. We got Karoti. There's the list. We got Ilya. We got Faraz, Mossberg, Silva, Tarok. I mean, if you've watched these races all the way through, you know these guys. I mean, these are just names, but we recognize their cars now. We know where they're from, and everybody here seems to be pretty competent. I got to give them a lot of credit for being at the rookie level. Lap times, pits we haven't done yet. There's the live standings. Wow, I would be up to second place with 44 points if I finished in first, but that's probably not realistic. Here's the friends list with Stuart and Steven, who in the past have guided me, given me good information, and Jim Becker, who won our group last season and got promoted to amateur level. And then we have our race team here. I am part of the Wadarama or Formula One racing team in Spain. And looks like I'm the only one starting in the pole. Nick Hemmings and Andre Zobro, maybe something like that. They are 2 new teammates. I think Andre is new to this race, and Nick was new to the previous race. And then Daniel is our captain, I guess. So if you don't know, there are those guys there. There's plenty of positions left over, so you can contact Daniel maybe if you're playing this and try to get on our team. I'm sure he'd welcome you. Okay, we are down to the final minute before we get the race started. I'm excited. The pit obviously is you come in right there and you come on right down, and I don't know. I prefer the two pit strategy over the three pit strategy, but I like having the extra soft tires that makes us go a lot faster. So um, I will trade that off, knowing that half the cars in our field are probably not nearly as good as my car speed wise, and that I'll get such a big lead on them that the worst case scenario is I still finish somewhere in the points, which is what happened a couple of races ago when we finished sixth. Okay, here we go. Good luck to everybody. Oh, I'm pulling away from Keeble pretty quickly. Let's leave Keeble in the dust. Whoa, look at that. We are not messing around today. Oh, okay, Keeble's closing in on the straightaway. He's definitely got the better engine and a better driver, I'm assuming. We like Ian Wilson. Wilson! As Carodi falls back to fourth. And who's that? Is that Silva moving into? Whoa! Silva just. I don't know. I can't tell what just happened there. Faraz is in third. No, he's back to fourth. Well, I mean, everybody's jockeying for position right out of the gate. Hey, I might be able to lead a lap. We got to keep people behind us. Ilya falls into line in third. We seem to be good in the corners, but Keeble's got us on the straightaways. We got to get around this corner, and I'm going to feel pretty good about it as Faraz moves into third very aggressively. And we're coming down. Whoa, I'm way out there on the sideline. And here we go. I'm going to lead a lap. That makes me feel good. Let's just check that off the box. All right, first lap. Karodi back to sixth. Ankov seventh. Mossberg eighth. Tarok ninth. And Cavalago's 10th. Very good. Hey, Jeff Daly went from 25th to 17th. Or what, 24th to 7th. What? Johan Cohen is out. What happened to Cohen? Oh my gosh. That's insane. I Did they not put an engine in his car? That's ridiculous. He didn't even make the first lap. I can't imagine that actually happening to me. If it happened to me, I would be so mad. I don't think I could handle myself. I'd probably snap my laptop in half. I don't know what the circumstance would be that would lead to that, but that would be so frustrating. Okay, so Keeple is pretty satisfied being in second place. He hasn't even made a move yet. And that terrifies me because I mean, I just expect him to get by me, and then I'm like, okay, well, we know where we stand. But now it's like he's hunting us from that second spot, and we've led another lap. That was our fastest lap, 1:17. See, this is the beauty, in my opinion, of winning the pole, is that you don't have anybody behind, in front of you to slow you down. And like when I would get a second or third, fourth, starting position, like sometimes you get bogged down by cars that are not as good as yours if you, for whatever reason, you didn't qualify better than them. Um, so, I like being out front. I mean, who doesn't, I guess, but, you know, I feel like, I don't know. I mean, I always feel like Keeble's got the better car. He certainly did last week. I mean, we had no chance last week with Keeble. I don't know what was the difference between last week and this week. But Keeble, Faraz, Silva, Matthew Taylor just dropped back to 16th. Daly's back to 17th. So he jumped way up there to 15th, and now it's dropping back a little bit. Frankie back in 20th. Lucerna, Sushi Bar, and Mateo, the rookie, in 23rd. And the other rookie, Cohen's already out. Okay, I've led 3 laps so far. This feels good. I put up another best lap for me. Whoa, Keeble put up a 116 though. Yeah, there we go. It was only a matter of time. I didn't really even try to defend him there, but that's fine. Good job by Keeble. I would love to win, but I'm also okay with finishing second as long as I'm putting big points on the board. Um, I, so like when you're in the when you're setting up your race strategy, you can choose by using a number how aggressive you want to be in defending your position or trying to overtake a driver. I don't exactly know the scale, but I know what I've worked within so far since I've been a rook, I've been in the rookie league, and I usually max out around 25 as my aggressiveness. And maybe that's not aggressive enough. I don't know. There's a first lap for Keeble. Um, but I have it set at 15 for aggressiveness. I just don't want to wear the tires down too quickly. And one way to prevent that from happening, the way that I understand it, is by keeping your aggressiveness under control, I suppose. David Silva in third, and he's still on the screen. So it's not like we've left him behind. In fact, Silva just ran a 116 himself. So he's not falling off the pace. And I'm keeping right up there with Keeble. So if Keeble's got a two-pit strategy, then I'm going to go in the pits first before him. So I'm projecting I'll go in around lap 18. I don't know. I feel like that was my projection. But I wanted to go in lap 24. This is the mistake that I made, is if I had used medium tires, it would have been easy for me to make it to 24, and we could just go on a different pit schedule. But I think that's probably what Keeble's going to do. Okay, well, I mean, he's got a little bit more of a gap there, but then I kind of close it on these corners, and then he just blows me away on these straightaways. There's Silva. Faraz, Karodi up to fifth. Ilya, Mossberg, Tarok, and Colvin Cavalagos in the top 10. Colucci dropped back to 12th. Matthew Taylor up to 13. I want to see Matthew Taylor have a really great race. Just got to keep him from going into the pits so quickly. All right. So Cable is pulling away. He's pulling up 116s every time. And I'm not doing that. I've been very consistent with my laps, but I'm not putting up 116s. There we go. That's my first 116. But Keeble put up 116. Silva 117, and Faraz. Everybody else is doing 118s. Tarok put up a 117. Colucci a 117. Matthew Taylor putting up a 117. So, yeah, I mean, after a few laps, I think we kind of find our groove, right? And I don't know, we don't have anybody to slow us down. So I could anticipate us putting up some more 116s here. Yeah, this is what I want. I want it to be just the two of us running alone. Silva, I guess, has dropped off we don't see him on the screen now. We could back it up a little bit. I don't know why I always get so stuck on watching it from that angle, but so you can see the difference with Silva behind him, and then there comes the snake crossing the start finish line again, and another best lap. Okay, so now we're starting to put up My qualifying lap. I think it was right around there. Pardon me while I grab a drink here. Okay, thank you. Yeah, we can't let Keeble get too much further ahead of us. I think once we know what Keeble does for his pit, I think we'll have a better idea what our chances are. Which I'm feeling like we're an automatic second place. If Keeble wins, this will be a three-peat for him. So, I mean, he's in a groove now that's going to be tough to break him out of. It's going to have to be a mistake on his own part in order for us to capitalize. And the lead is widening to 1.3 seconds. That's still pretty good. Silva is back to 6.7. All right. I do really genuinely wonder what happened with Cohen. I mean, did he not show up for the start? I don't know what happened there. I mean, he didn't even get a lap. I mean, I guess in a way, I like that that's a possibility. But like I said, if that happened to me, I would be so pissed off. That would just, I mean, I would, I mean, that would, the randomness of it all is interesting. Um, I credit this game for being so technical. I mean, down to the liter of gas, down to the choosing of your components and, the rating for each one of them. And like that level of technicality is what really draws me to this game. I've said this a few times before, and maybe I'm just repeating myself too much now, but that these races are long, and I run out of musings, I guess. But I play that baseball sim in which we have the free giveaway going on, and God, that game is such a garbage game. And I've played it for since 2002. I've played the newer versions of it over the years, and to watch a game like that deteriorate, to lose the things that make it good, to not be able to keep up. Oh, we have a smoker out there. Sushi bar. Technical issue. I just saw it. A little bit of a race going on back there. To finish my thought, to love a game as much as I did love that baseball game, and now I'm on the verge of switching to a completely different brand. To play a game for that long and to just be so disappointed by how little the ratings mean, and it's just so frustrating. And to have a game like this, where like every little thing that you get right gives you an advantage, an obvious advantage. Like Matthew Taylor's just moved up to 12th. What is he doing right today that he's never done right before? I don't know, but he's killing it. I mean, Matthew Taylor always finishes in the 20s or worse. And right now he's running hot, man. He's doing good. Um, I just don't know. Does Sushi Bar not know that if he doesn't fix all of his components that have a high wear, that he's going to start smoking? I've made that mistake, but he kind of does it every race. He hasn't figured that out yet, that you got to keep your eye on your components and repair them. Or maybe he doesn't care. Maybe he's just banking the money. I don't know. Some people do that, right? They just race to get the money, so that the next season they can go hard. Okay, we just finished up the 11th lap. I'm 2.2 seconds behind. You can see the difference now. Yeah, this is where I just have a problem competing. Now, okay, lap 21 is my boost lap. So we'll have already gone into the pits. And then coming out, we're going to boost it, boost it. Let's scroll. Let's take a look here. Let's see how the team's doing. I'm in second. Nick's in third. Good job by Nick. Danny Gonzalez in 10th spot. We got Lucarelli in 15th. New guy, 18th. And Boshan, our manager, he's in the amateur level. So he's where I want to be next year. And I'm sure no matter how good you are, you're going to struggle that first time around. And here are the friends group. If you friend me on uh, Gpro, I'll friend you back, and eventually I'll get some credits, and we can observe your name up on the friends list there. I don't know why I keep forgetting to do that. I don't even know how much it costs to get credits to have some of these extra features, but I don't. I just keep forgetting to do it. Okay, well, I mean, you can see we're just dropping back here. That's not fun. We're just on cruise control right now. 116.3, is that the best lap so far? Whoa, Keeble! 114.6. Okay, so I'm not going to have the best lap today. There is no way. And he just did that on lap 12. Wait, so is he going in on lap 15? That can't be right. Hmm. Yeah, that's interesting. I don't know what his strategy is. Oops. Okay. I mean, good job by Keebs, though. Jeez. Just leaving me in the dust. Silva is 9 seconds behind us. I mean, this is just like the last race. I mean, we just finished second. We started first, we finished second. And this is how it went the whole race. And the only thing that made last race interesting is that among the middle of the pack guys, as Mateo de Silva has some tire wear, the only thing that made it interesting was at the end, the middle of the pack, there were many drivers who did not get their gas consumption set properly. And there was a big jumble at the end of people falling back and jumping up, which makes it fun, if you're one of those who moves up. Speaking of moving up, Matthew Taylor, 10th spot. Good job. Jeff Daly up to 15th. Frankie hanging in there in 16th. We did just run our best lap, lap 13. Oh, Matthew Taylor going into the pits. So he didn't get his gas right, right? Because he didn't show any tire wear. Oh, that's too bad. Well, you got the taste of top 10 there for a minute. I believe we will be going in on lap 18 because of tire wear, not because of gas. Yeah, that's too bad. Okay, well, so it is. I'm 6 seconds back at Keeble. He's he's putting up 115s. I suppose that if your car is good enough to be a second place car, why would you want to be aggressive? We're just running by ourselves. There's nothing to be aggressive about. David Silva's tires are going, and I think mine will probably go this time around. Not go, but you know what I mean. Jeff Daly heading into the pits. So he got up to 14th. So Silva, hmm, I don't know. I'm just trying to think about our pit strategy right now because we do have a three pit strategy. I don't know. Whoa. We went from 24 down to 18 on our tires. Yeah, okay, my tires are showing wear. Hmm, I don't know. We just had our best lap. We do keep putting up good laps. We have a lap car in front of us. Mateo Silva and De Silva into the pits. So that's Jeff Daly. Hmm. So I hope we don't go into the. Okay, we're on lap 17. Okay, yeah, we should go in this pit. Keeble's going in this pit. Okay, so we're on the same pit strategy as Keeble. Oh, we didn't go into the pit. So I'll get the lead again here. Yay! All right, well, now the other thing that went wrong in the last race is the same thing happened. Keeble went in a lap before me, and then I went in. And if everything had gone smoothly, I would have came out right as he was passing. We would have been right together. But then my pit went 7 seconds longer, I believe it was, and that that was my last best chance. I thought if I could come out on the pit, off the pit row as he was passing by, we would have another battle, but that just did not happen. I don't like our tires being down to 12%, but this won't happen next time around because I lowered my my fuel liters down to 62. Wow, we are going to stay out another lap. And we're only putting up 116s because of the tires. Wow, 117. Yeah, this is not what we want to do. This is not the strategy, but that's fine. This will be the only time that happens. 18, so we're on lap 19. So everybody else, this is I think I'm right. Everybody else who has not pitted yet is not using extra soft tires. If they've already pitted, they've used extra soft tires in their car, like for example, Jeff Daly or Mateo or Matthew Taylor. Um, I'm assuming that they have extra soft tires and they just aren't able to keep the tires running well because of their driver or the car setup or whatever. Look at this! I'm getting passed by a lap car. Okay, Daly, enjoy that one. That'll never happen again. Okay, we're going to the pits. All right, so we got the lap 20. And we got a couple laps led. I mean, that's always good. They keep track of that. I like stats. I'm a stats guy. David Silva coming into the pits as well. So we got to get out in front of him. Carodi coming into the pits. There's all of our yellow guys. There's Silva. All right, we need to have a 24, not a 32 or whatever we did that last race that just absolutely blew it for us. Okay, 23. That's great. Let's go. I mean, we are in 15th place, though. That's a bit of a bummer. But now at least we'll have some interesting racing. There's Brow and Widera and Samina. That's a cool looking car. All right, let's get around this lap car. And after Samina, is that Lucerna? I don't know. Okay, we should be so much faster than these guys. Yeah, like just get out of the way, yo. Tarok up to fourth. Mossberg? I mean, Ilya gets the lead a lap. Mossberg's right there. Keebs is up to seventh, so I've got some work to do here. But I'm leading this pack. That's give me the open range. So we're 13th. Cable is 7th. We'll find out exactly the time differential when we cross here. So 34 and 19. So that's 15 seconds difference. That's not good. Nope. Don't like that at all. All right, we'll see how it plays out. Yeah, I'm already pulling away from Brow. And who's that in front of us? That's Mario Gonzalez. Okay. Yeah, we'll start picking off people here probably pretty quickly. Okay, so we have three of the top four are having tire wear issues. Frankie's going into the pits right now. That's in front of us, so we'll gain that spot. Francois into the pits. And we're 12th. Le Goat has some tire issues. We are running Gonzalez down. A lot of the information that can lead to your success is right in the rules of the game. Like there's a lot of information out there. If you just read it, you'll understand the general idea as I'm getting around Gonzalez here. Um, of what you need to do right um, to improve your car and to improve your driver. It's just the fine tuning of everything is what makes it such a challenge, which is what I really like about it. It's just nothing is given to you. You have to kind of figure it out. And I've been, like I said, in season 108, I did get a lot of guidance as well from Stuart and from Steven and many other contributors who were watching the videos and would tell me either directly on the app or in the comments on here on YouTube, this or that about what they saw happening, and that's awesome. I mean, I like that we have such a great forum that where we can share that information. But also, it's like you kind of got to do the work a little bit too. And this year, since I'm doing it primarily on my own, um, yeah, I'm seeing that more now as Mossberg will be going into the pits. He's 32 seconds in front of us, so will we come out in front of him? Find out. Tarok into the pits. And I was talking to Daniel, who is the captain of our team, and I'm like, I have never seen him. This is in our communications on the app. Like I've never seen anybody actually succeed in doing two pits. Going halfway. Right? So that's one pit, and yet we see every race we see people doing one pit, and I just don't see how that's valuable to anybody to try. I mean, I guess it's easy math, right? To split up how many liters of gasoline you're going to need. And if you just take the medium tires or, um, then, oh, this is our boost lap. Oh, we're boosting right now, which is why I just turned to 115 on lap 23. Oh, yeah, we're boosting. Go, go, go. We are running down the goat. There he is. Sorry about that. I missed that was happening. Okay, we got three pitters coming up. So we are going to gain 3 spots right here to 5th. Oh, there's Lagoat in front of is that Cabalagos, or that's one of the new guys, right? That's Mateo. That's right. Okay. Lagoat though in 4th place. Good job, Lagoat. And so when I get past Lagoat, I'll be right behind Keeble. And it's only a matter of time before Ilya and Ankov go in. Go, go, go. Definitely not intentional to have my boost at this point. This helps nobody, really. Um, I mean, we get ready to get right around the goat like it was nothing into 4th place. And then Ilya will be going into the pits, so we'll move up to 3rd. And then we'll basically be right back where we belong. Boom shakalaka. Okay, we're looking good in 3rd place. We are 14 seconds behind Keeble. That's not what you want. Our boost laps are done. It would have been 21, 22, and 23. And lap 23 was our mega boost, apparently. We're coming up on Matthew Taylor. Ilya out of the pits in 12th. So basically, we have Ankov, and then we have this group of 6 who have not pitted yet. And these 2 guys from Ecuador, or Uruguay, yeah, I'm sorry, Uruguay, my bad. They are usually the halfway guys, for sure. But I've already pitted. I've already got fresh tires and a full tank of gas. As Lagoat's going into the pits. Yeah, and so like, why would you go halfway when you could possibly be doing better with a different pit strategy? If it's never worked for you, why why would you think it would work for you today? I don't know. I'm not judging people for choosing, these strategies, but I don't see people winning and then using the strategy. So I don't know. Okay, well, we are lap 26, so we're well over 1/3 of the way. The goat all the way back to 20th. Yikes. This is the first racetrack that I've ever noticed the car driving on the side of the road there, driving on the sidewalk like I do here in Tucson. Yeah, I've never seen any other track where they've done that. Samina going into the pits, and the Uruguay boys both have worn tires. Somehow Widera and Brau do not have worn tires yet. Mossberg all the way back up to ninth already. Just rotating through. So I'm 12.9 seconds behind Keeble. Am I gaining any ground? I wonder that, of course, but like I know there's no chance. Keeble would have to have an actual issue with this car. In fact, he's zero point 0.2 seconds behind the leader right now. He's going to take first place back on his own before Ankov even pits, and it's done. It just happened. And I did gain some ground actually, or did I? I've already forgotten where I was. I'm 13.4 seconds behind. All right. Well, shoot. Yeah, this is looking like another guaranteed second place finish. Even though I'm taking one more pit stop than everybody, than some other drivers. Oh, Calvalagos makes a mistake. That's the first time we've seen that today, as you can see right down there. Um, Even though I'm doing one more pit stop than most others, I'll be so far in front of them with the gap that it won't make a difference. It won't hurt us, I don't think. We'll see. So we're halfway through this. Oh, Gonzalez going into the pits. I'm not sure. We're okay on tires. We're not as good with gas though. I did lower the the liters of gas from what we started with because, you know, it doesn't matter if you have that extra gas in there. You're not gonna your tires are gonna wear down before your gas gives out. We'll see. Something doesn't feel right, but we'll find out here shortly. If my calculations are correct, I will actually go into the pit the same time as Keeble does this time. Oh, damn. Hmm. Not exactly catching Ankov like Keeble did. I'm 11 seconds back of him, and I'm 16 seconds ahead of Lucerna. So, like I'm not worried about getting past at this point. And we haven't even considered rain. I mean, it's a possibility. Let's see. It'll be the third quarter of the race. So what is this? Somebody do the math for me. 18 is 36. Yeah, okay. So 36. So lap 37 and beyond could be rain. And if that happens, then we're going to be forced to go into the pits to change tires, and that changes everything. So we'll see. Jeff Daly into the pit for the second time. A good pit, less than 20 seconds. Got a lap car here. Is this De Silva? No, that's Samina, back in 18th. Mariano Gonzalez makes a mistake. Wow, Samina's pretty far back there for him. He's usually a top 10 guy, top 12. Okay, so Lucerna and Ankov have worn tires, but they're making it work for them. Now I'm only 9.7 seconds back of Ankov. I don't think I'm going to catch him before I actually have to go into the pits again. I just put up another 115. We don't have another boost lap until 45, but I got the final boost lap correct, which is lap 68. It's 3 laps before the end of the race, right? So if we need it, it'll be there, but I don't think it's going to even come into effect. Yeah, that last lap was almost our best lap. And we're not boosting, we're just running. So now we're 7.5 seconds behind Ankov. We could track him down. Okay. Matthew Taylor worked his way back to 20th. That's just too bad. I don't know. He had it figured out until that first pit. Then I'm not sure what happened. We got Sushi Bar, Lagoat. Come on. That should be De Silva. No, Cavalagos in front of us. That'll slow you down. Just keep going right past Sushi Bar. There you go. That's how to do it. We took that corner. Nice. Okay. Catching up to Lagoat. Now we're 5 seconds behind Ankov. We might actually just catch him on our own, which would be funny. If you go to the personal page, like on the main page for me in this game, if you click on your face, it'll take you to your main page. And one of the stats is spots gained or lost. And despite my career of being pretty good at this fairly quickly, I'm still actually negative 22 spots. because I always start up front, so I'm never passing anybody like we're doing right now. I had to work my way up, right, from the middle of the pack to where we're at now, which is just 2.2 seconds behind Ankov. That might be him right there, in fact. Yeah, that is him. As Lucerna will be finally going into the pits. And so I have a negative 22. I've lost 22 spots despite winning 2 races and always being on the pole. Because when you're on the pole, people will pass you. You only have down to go, you know? But at any rate, I don't know. It's just one of those weird statistical anomalies for a car that's actually running pretty good. All right, let's get past Ankov all on our own without him going into the pits. That would be exciting. Um, Damn, Keeble just put up 115 again. "33 seconds for Lucerna," so we dropped all the way back to 15th. Matthew Taylor coming out of the pits. There we go. See ya! Into second place, Widera, who worked his way up to fourth, will finally pit. That's going to leave Ankov and Brow into sixth, by the way. Those two guys are the last two to not pit today. "36." So I would suspect Keeble and me should pit together, like right now. Oh yeah, okay. So Keeble's going in, and I'm 14 seconds behind, but I will be going in as well. Ankov, if we smart if he went in now, because he would at least be able to stay with us. Yes, Ankov is going in too. Good job, Ankov. Oh, wait, I didn't go in though. Oh, you dum-dum. Well, I'll get a chance to lead. Yeah, we're back in first place. Oh, shit. Well, so I'm going in. Okay, so this is great. This is perfectly fine because the third pit, I will be going in at the same time as Keeble. Not that it'll make a difference, but that works out perfect. Okay, well, now I will be going into the pits. Right? I think I have to. Ankov all the way back to eighth. See, he's got all that extra fuel he's got to put in, and that's why it takes so much longer to fuel up. Brow into fourth. Silva second, and then Keeble came out in third. Mossberg up to fifth. Colucci in seventh. What? I'm not going into the pits. I'm just running the gas right down to nothing. We're coming in on fumes. Technical issue for Legault. Oh, no. Oh, man. He didn't shear his, his fur. I don't know what. Something like that. Okay, Silva will be pitting. Hmm. Yeah, we are right on fumes. You see our car wiggling so much because we don't have any traction left in those tires. I just put up a 117 lap. This is going to be much worse than that. So I should come out. I could come out in second place. Oh, Mossberg makes an error. Now, he usually makes an error in the last lap. So maybe he gets that out of the way now, and it'll be fine. We're going into the pits, folks, and that'll give Keeble the lead. And as long as I don't gum up the works, I should come out in front of Ilya. I should. It's okay to go a little bit faster. Go ahead. Brow, 38 seconds. I mean, we don't want that. We want a nice 21, 24 seconds max. In and out, as the Canadians would say. Brow coming out of the pit. So everyone is pitted now. Brow was the last one. There goes Keebs. Come on, we got to get out in front of Ilya. 4, 3, 2, 1. Ah, Ilya's already out. Damn it. Oh, no, Mossberg. Oh, I'm in 5th. Yikes. Okay, well, I'm still in the top 5, but that's not what we wanted. That's not what we wanted at all. Karoti into the pits. Ah, crap. All right, let's see here. Let's run these guys down. Well, Colucci, 50. See, we're going to have to pit one more time, right? Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. Oh, Tarok with an error. Silva with an error. Or a mistake, as the game calls it. Karoti, 23 seconds. But he's all the way back to 18th. All right, let's just see how this plays out. I mean, look, there's only going to be 5 seconds between where I'm at and Ilya, right? Let's see here. Find out right now. 20. 8 seconds. So there's an 8 second differential between my car and Ilya. And my car is better than all of them. So we should be able to catch them on these tires. We'll see. Okay. Coming up on lap 40. So lap 45 is my next hot lap. So 45, 46, and 47. So we have that coming up to get past these guys. Um, I don't know. It's a weird time to have that hot lap, but actually it could benefit us. It actually could be to our benefit. Just having it in a weird spot and making it easier for us to catch these 3 cars in front of us. Not including Keeble. Keeble's one. There's nothing we can do for that. All right. Keeble will have to pit one more time. 2 laps later than him. Yeah. So he is using less fuel. I don't know. Okay, so we just put up a 1:16. So now, yeah, we're 8 seconds difference. Karoti makes a mistake. That's going to compound his issues today. Sushi Bar is still running with the technical issue. All right, let's see where we're at here. Oof. What is that? 7 seconds? 7.5 seconds? So I guess we are making up a little bit of ground. Tarok's tires have gone. There's somebody. I don't. Who is that? Are those lap cars? I guess so. All right. Well, I mean that's going to be a challenge for us. Let's take a look at the other information. So Cable's put up that 114 lap. I have the second best lap. I'm not going to get that lap. I'm definitely not going to get a 114 today. So good job by him. Uh, Pitts, who's got the best pit? Oh, it's Cable too. Well, Cable's running the tables. As of right now, I would actually drop a spot to fourth, and Ankov would be the odd man out by 1 point. I think I'm going to gain a couple spots back, though. Look at the friends. Hello, friends. Hey, Stewart's in fourth. Sonny Long in second. Looking good. I can't imagine how difficult it would be at the elite level being in 37th place and knowing you can't get to 36th. I mean, that's just crazy. Wait, these two guys are the guys, right? They're not a lap down. Yeah, we're going to get right past them here in a minute. And then here is Team Waterama. Oh, hey, Dan Gonzalez, fourth place. Good job, buddy. I'm in fifth. Nick's in eighth. Wait, actually, Lucarelli's up to eighth all of a sudden. New guy, Ziobro, yeah, in 12th. Daniel in 18th. Looking good, team. That's excellent. Okay, I am 3 seconds, 2.6 seconds behind these two guys. We're going to get them here pretty quick. Feel good about it. I'm not really sure why we haven't caught them already. I mean, they're putting up pretty good laps too, aren't they? And I'm on fresh tires. Oh, off the course! Halucci! Bye-bye! Into fourth place. I mean, that's not the way I wanted to take that spot, but I'm not going to argue with you. So just by doing that, I'm still in fourth. Look at this right here, though. 40, 40, 39. Okay, have we gained on Mossberg? 2.7 seconds, so we didn't really gain on him. Jeff Daly with an issue, a mistake. Ilya does have worn tires now. And it looks like Mossberg has run into a lap car. Faraz in eighth. Hey, Fernando Mendoza in ninth, having a good race. And Silva, curious to see what happens to him because, I mean, isn't he in the top 10? Where's Silva? Oh, no, I guess he would. Yeah, he's ninth. I'm sorry. Good job. Okay, Mossberg got past a lap car. Brow making a mistake. All right, we are running him down, though. I feel like we're on the same screen at least. 2.7 down to 1.6. Let's go. Oh, hey, we're on the hot lap. I just realized that kicked in. So that's why we made up a second there. We got two more hot laps, this one and the next one. So let's not even waste time with this guy. That's right. Force him to the inside. I got you, Mossy. Looking good. Oh, that last lap was our best lap. Lap 45. Um, yeah, when you're 45 laps in, you're putting up your best lap. That's a good sign. We got 3 lap cars coming up, though. Let's just get past Mossberg. So he's only pitted once. I've pitted twice, and I'm certainly closing the gap here. Jeff Daly into the pit for the 3rd time. Daly, what are you doing? Okay, that's one less lap car. Okay, that was not our best lap, but pretty damn close. And we're right on Mossberg here. He's going around him. We really got to get in there too. Yeah, there we go. Oh, we're going to get past Mossberg. We're going to 3 wide. Oh, no. Into 3rd place. See ya. Tarok going into the pits. Okay, that was exciting. That's the move of the race right there. Put that on my highlight reel. Getting inside Sushi Bar. Give him a little California roll. And we are just, what is our lap going to be? It's going to be crazy. We're into 3rd. Hey, there's the 2nd place car right there. That's Ilya. Oh, look at this. This is lovely. We're just jumping right up on him too. And then we'll be back in 2nd place as nature intended. 1:14.7. Wait, is that better than Keebles? Let's look. Oh yeah, suck it, Keeble. I'm sorry, Keeble. Oh wait, no, he still got the best lap. I apologize to Keeble. We just moved into 2nd place while I was falsifying documents. Damn it. Well, okay. Great job though. That's what those boost laps will do. But they do take up 1 liter of gas extra when you do that. So you are probably going to pit a little bit earlier, but that's okay because in theory we would be pitting. Wow, as Mossberg just moved into 3rd, Cavalagos going into the pits. Good job by Mossberg. What was I just saying? Oh, we'll be basically on the same lap as Keeble the next time we have to pit. Cavalagos had worked his way up to 11th. Good job by him. Mendoza in 7th place. Good job. 1:15. Okay. Yep. So we're definitely not boosting anymore. Ilya going into the pits, and the same can be said for Colucci. Okay. Well, we got to keep putting the distance between us so that when we pit one more time, we'll come out in 2nd or 3rd. And then it's a dash to the finish. That's how we roll. This has been much more exciting of a race than the last race. The last race was over on the first lap. This one, at least, there's been some activity, which is exciting. Faraz will have to pit. Mendoza is pitting. Well, that'll probably, he'll get the rest of the way. Let's just see where he comes out at. Mossberg will pit. This is perfect. Let's get right back. Oh, we're already in 2nd place. Okay, so let's just run up the time here now. A mistake is made by Ilya coming out of the pits. I hope we don't do that. Okay, so when we go around this time, oh, Whose car is that? Is that De Silva? Yeah, De Silva's got a technical issue. All right. Well, let's get by him here, please. Please. Thank you. Okay, so when we cross the finish line this time, let's just check out the gap. We're not going to win the race, so we just can't be focused on that. Keeps running away with it here. But it's going to be how big is the gap between us and the third place car so that when we pit again and come out, how much of the battle are we going to have for second? So we're going to find out right now. Yeah, I'm just driving on the sidewalk. Okay. So 23 seconds between me and Keebs, that's fine. But we're looking for the 50 to pop up here. Wow. Waiting and waiting and waiting, waiting and waiting some more. Hey, there's Frankie. Wow. Lots of time passing. Lots and lots of time. Okay. So that is a 32-second gap. And then a minute and 1 second for Silva. Mossberg. 114. Okay. So 32-second differential here. Going into the pit and coming out one more time. It's going to be close. The only thing I can hope for is that I'm going to have the faster car to catch him. And at worst I'll finish third, I think. Good job by Silva though, who kind of disappeared for a minute. Now he's back up in fourth. Mossberg, Colucci, Ilya. Wydera on only one pit and Samina on only one pit. Coming up on Paquette and the maple syrup special. He's eating pancakes while he's driving. That's sometimes why you'll end up in 10th place. All right, catching up to all the lap cars. Getting inside of Freddie. Frankie. Passing Logo. Frankie getting by him too. And I believe this is, who is this? I always get this mixed. Is this De Silva? No, that's Samina in the 9th spot. He's already been lapped. Okay, let's look at the time here. Wow. That was a 1:15 lap for us. Let's see where Ankov comes in. That is Samina in 9th, and he's already been lapped. There are very few cars on the lead lap now. Waiting for Ankov. That'd be great if it was more than a minute. Let's do it. Put him over the minute mark. Oh, yeah. Okay, so that's 35 seconds. I should be able to get into the pits and out before Ankov would pass us. I mean, I don't know that for sure. I mean, we could have the worst pit of the race so far. But whatever happens, we're not going to have that many laps to try to make it up. So we can't screw it up much. Samina going into the pits. Silva, a minute 4. My tires are worn. That's fine. Mossberg, a minute 19. So the absolute worst case scenario is we would come out in fifth. No, I'm sorry, in fourth, and have to bust our butts to get back on the podium. I mean, our car can't, well, I mean, we're putting up 115s. Oh, Keeble's pitting. Oh, he's pitting a little bit early, isn't he? No? No, I guess not. Or, I don't know. Okay, well, I will be in the lead because 24 seconds is not enough time. Man, if I didn't have to pit, if I just had a way to try to ride it to the finish line, can I tell them to just work the gas easy? Okay, we're gonna get another lap or two in the lead. So we'll have led plenty of laps this race. 116, that's not the best. But I hope we're putting up better laps than Ankov. That's all I can hope for here. Although our tires are not good. So maybe he's gaining a little bit of ground. Or at worst, we're still gaining minimal seconds here. All right. So Keeble's actually already out of the pits. So the worst he could be is second. I would like to lead a couple of laps. Oh, Ankov, 50. No, wait, I'm confused. I'm a little confused. We'll see here when I finally cross the start finish line. Oh, Calvalagos has technical issues now, and Pierre Wadira right in front of us has a technical issue. Yeah, see, this is why I saved money last race by not upgrading anything. I think I just replaced parts for a cheaper cost because I was able to do more with that. But I don't think I'm keeping up with the technology that Keeble's running with. Okay, so now we're looking at the gaps. We don't really care what Keeble's gap is because he's going to win. 20 seconds. Okay, so we need Ankov and Silva 40 seconds or more, preferably more. And I might go one more lap here. Oh, Silva's going into the pits. Okay. Well, that's good news. Oh, 36 seconds. I don't like that at all. Okay, what about Mossberg? Come on. Okay, 56. Okay. 58 as Mossberg passed Silva. Okay, so the worst we're going to do is come out in third as we go in right now. All right. This is it. Come on, let's just have a nice, clean pit. Keeble will go back into first. I mean, I wish we could drive just a little bit faster. It's nobody's looking. Just drive. Okay, there we go. All right, Keeble back in first. We expect that. And Kov. This is the money moment right here. We got to get out in front of Ankov. A little bit less gas will be okay. Ankov fast, damn it. So we're in third. Coming out. Nobody in front of us. Let's go. Yes. All right. Now we got to catch up to Ankov, who's only pitted one time. And we have, what do we have here? We have 13 laps to go. And we have 3 hot laps coming up. I'm excited. I think we're going to get second. I mean, we won't know until everybody crosses the start-finish line here to see what the differential is. But I'm feeling all right about it. Karodi into the pits. Lidera just dropped back because of his technical issue. Lidera has been so consistent, but unless something crazy happens, he won't get a point today. All right, let's pick up the pace here. Come on. All right. Ankov 16 seconds back. 24 seconds back. Okay, I can make up 8 seconds. Let's go! I mean, third place is great, and it's a podium, and it's good points. But also it'll feel like a little bit of a failure if we don't get second. All right. And Ankov, and this is not to disparage him, but he does seem to always make a mistake where he ends up having to pit like 2 or 3 laps before the race is over. Like that always happens to him. And I don't know why, but so I'm not overly concerned at just a second. But we got to start making up some ground. And no mistakes. There we go. Drive right on the sidewalk. Drive right in the bike lane. Okay. 25 seconds back. 8. Well, we didn't gain any ground at all. Actually, Ankov ran a better lap than we did, but that's okay. We're just getting up to speed. Yeah, it didn't quite work out the way that I thought it would with the getting on the same lap of pit lap as pit strategy as Keeble. I don't know why that didn't happen. I don't know. So 37, I mean, there's no reason he wouldn't make it the rest of the way. So I don't think I don't think that theory is gonna play today. I'm gonna have to catch him with the hot lap. Mossberg is 15 seconds behind me, so he's not a serious contender. Colucci, though, great job by Colucci. Okay, I just quickly gained like a second and a half on that lap. All right, we're coming for Yankov. And Ilya in 6th. Frankie Paquette in 7th. Good job by Frankie. Tarok in 8th. Lucerna in 9th. Widera hanging on. Silva will pass him. Silva's always got a good car. Why didn't it work out for Silva today? I don't know. Jeff Daly up to 16th. If he doesn't have to pit again, whatever his wacky little pit strategy is, that'll be his best finish of the season. Let's get past Le Goat. Sushi Bar officially out in lap 47. Didn't see that happening, but it did. Lots of technical issues today. Okay, where are we at this time? About the same. I did gain a little bit of ground, but not much. Oh, Jeff Daly's pitting. I called that shot, didn't I? Yeah, that's too bad for him. That would have been a very good finish for him. My fellow American, Jeff Daly. Oh, we got another lap car with a blown something something. So keep in mind that our hot laps start at lap 68. So we've got to get around this guy. Let's go. Yeah, there we go. Wow, I'm driving in the grass and everything. Ian Wilson is out of control. And Jeff Daly in 19th. Technically, this still could be his best race. I'm not sure he's at a top 20. So you got to admire the stick-to-itiveness. Gonzalez will have to pit. That'll be a bummer for him. Here we go, crossing again. Let's see where we're at. I am now 6 seconds behind Ankov. Time is ticking away, though. We got to crank it. I'm looking at the top 10. I'm like, I mean, Frankie being up there is a small surprise. I mean, Colucci being up there, considering he had fallen back. I don't know how he's doing it, but he's going to make it to the end of the race, I think. All right. You know what we got to do? We got to widen out and see where our boy's at. Is that him right there? I think that's Ankov's car, right? We've seen that car a million times. Well, we can click on him. Oh yeah, Ankov. I'm right behind you, dude. Let's see. Oh yeah, 4 seconds. 4.5 seconds. And I haven't even got my hot laps. So we're going to finish second unless there's some kind of major tragedy. Started first, finished second. That seems like our theme these days. There he is. We're running him down, that's for sure. Oh, Frankie into the pits. Oh, no. Yep, Silva just got past him. Frankie back to 10th. 11th. Oh, no, Frankie to the 12th. Well, all he can do is hope that some people pit in front of him. Okay, there we are. We're in the same straightaway. A couple of seconds now, right? Let's see. 3.1. We got Brow in front of us. We're on lap 64. It would be great if we could get up to him when we get to our hot lap. And that way we'll get by him no matter what. We're catching up the Brow. Where's he at? 12th place. Pretty good. He has not, yeah, he might have to pit again, though. Let's see. Don't waste any time with Brow. Get right by him. Whenever Widera gets a technical issue, he still ends up finishing pretty good. I mean, because his basic strategy is strong. Okay, here we go. I don't think we gained anything there. Oh, we did. We gained a half a second. Okay, now it's just you and I, Ankov. Oh, and his tires are worn. That's going to be a second a lap. So we're going to get by him no matter what. And he might even have to go into the pits because of those tires. I don't know. We'll see. I feel pretty good about it. I'll say that right now. I think second place is a lock. We just had to earn it a little more than we normally would have. I mean, we're catching up to him quickly. I think that's Cavalagos right there. Okay, let's go. Oh yeah, we're going to be a second behind him now. Boom. 1.5 seconds. All right. Let's get past Cavalagos quickly. Quickly. I mean, come on. There we go. Super boost power. Okay, this is lap 66, so we got 2 more laps and we'll be on the hot lap. So close. All these technical issue cars. We're definitely in his rear view mirror right now. These points are important because I mean we're racing with Ankov right there with the points, so I mean, we need this edge. I don't think anybody's going to be Keeble for the overall lead, but you know what? Every point counts here, so we're not quite getting there the way that I thought we would. I mean, less than a second. Gotta like that. That is Wydira in front of us, I believe. Solid in 11th. Oh, yeah, there we are. Flashing my lights, honking my horn. Oh, we're right on his tail. He's going to get around Wydira first, and then we will, and then we'll catch him. But I'd rather just get by him right now. Oh, there we go. Not messing around here. Go. Yes, second place. Don't look back. Okay. I was hoping that the hot lap would hit, and then we just blow right by him like we were a rocket or something. But anyway, that was anticlimactic, but we'll take it. We're not complaining. As long as they don't make a mistake or do something dumb, then we are going to be fine. All right. Well, okay, so then how far back are we of Keebs? 25 seconds. Okay. Well, there's no shame in finishing second to Keeble. And this is a hot lap. We're on our first hot lap here. We're hot lapping it to the end of the race. They call them boost laps, but let's just call them a hot lap. So we should put up pretty good times. Mossberg will be 4th. Colucci 5th. Ilya 6th, and he's got tire issues, so he's not going to catch Colucci. I think the top 10 is pretty much set. Oh no, Lucerna is going to go into the pits. He's going to lose the top 10. And Wydira right there to catch it. Even with technical issues. Wow, we just left Ankov in the dust. Let's see. 1:14.725. That is our best lap. Is it the best lap? No, Keeble by just a smidge. Keeble ran his early. I like to get hot late. All right. Let's see what we do for this lap. Maybe we beat him in this lap. Look, we've had the pole position. We've led a lap. We just need to have the best lap. I don't think we had the best pit, right? No, Keeble still does. Well, Keeble's having a good race. What are we going to do? All right, let's see. Can this lap be the best lap? And then we'll be on the final lap. No mistakes from our driver, please. Okay, final lap. As we cross right here. Thanks for getting over, Jeff Daly. One, that is our best lap, 688. No, just by a skosh. That's not even fair. That's not even fair. Oh, well, we got this last lap. We got one more lap here to do it. Stick around after the race. We'll take a look at all the quick categories here before we wrap it up. Very pleased with this race. This one we had to earn second place. Last week we were just there, and that was it. And that was fine. Doesn't matter how you do it, as long as you do it. But I will say that this one feels a little more satisfying. I do wish that we could have won. Oh, Taroke is going to pit now. Don't do that. You're so close. So Wydira will get ninth. Mendoza will get a point likely. Okay, here we go. Coming around to the finish. Congratulations to James Keeble. Congratulations to this happy faced guy. And yes, we got the best lap. Oh, we did it. Last lap, best lap. Look at that. What do you think about that? Oh, we got one more lap to go. Is that what you're telling me right now? Oh, okay. Well, I guess Keeble could beat it, but he doesn't have to. Hey, we got best lap, pole position, and we led laps. We just didn't win. That was great. Very good. Oh yeah, lap 71. I don't know why I thought there was only 70. I'm sorry. That's my brain not working right. Oh, very good. All right. Well, that makes me feel good. Every statistic that we can lead is very satisfying. Colucci fifth, man. Good job by him. Let's make sure we stick around here for a minute. Make sure there's not any last minute pits that ruin it for everybody. I'm sure Mossberg will love to get into third if Ankov does have to pit by some bizarre reason. Here we go, crossing the finish line. Boom. I don't think we had a better lap than that. Yeah, that was it. And we did get the best lap. All right, let's see. Waiting for Ankov. There he goes. He is going to get third. Great job. And there's the leaderboard. James Keeble, that fat-faced MFer, and then Ivan Ankov finishing third. Mossberg will finish in fourth. There he is. Good job by Mossberg. Colucci wasn't that far behind him. Had a shot. Here comes Ilya. And then Silva momentarily. Well, a few minutes. We'll just make sure the top 10 gets solidified. Wydira getting a top 10, unless Brow catches him. They're battling it out. He's got a technical issue. There we go. There's Silva. Finishing seventh. Mendoza. Well, trying to pass him there last minute, getting wild. And he'll get a point. Oh, somebody's going into the pits. That seems like a bad idea. I don't know who that is. Oh, it's Matthew Taylor. Oh, come on. And so Mendoza got the final point. And then we have Taroque and Paquette, perhaps. Let's see here. There he is. Taroque, Paquette, Brow, and Wydira. Wydira finished 12th. That's too bad. Good job by Brow. Okay, let's take a look at the stats. There it is, best lap. I mean, come on. That was clutch. And we take a look at the best pit. That was Keeps, 19.057. I had the ninth best. Take a look at the live leaderboard. I am 1 point ahead. That point was important with Ankov. I had to have that point. And now I'm 1 point ahead of him in second. Mossberg's great finish will get him, keep him in fourth. And there's Ilya. Wydira fell back today. Not a great day for him. Colucci moved up 2 spots, and Tarok dropped 2 spots. Mendoza gets on the board with his first point. Good job by him. Okay, then we look at the friends list. Stewart finished fourth. Good job by him. Sonny Long finished third. Looks like there's some others wrapping it up. Hey, Becker, that's got to be his best finish, 11th in amateur. Good job by him. And how did we do for a team? Wow. Everybody in the top 10, except for the new guy. The new guy finished 14th. That's awesome. Great job, team. Good job. Good job. Points for everybody. I mean, Lucarelli still got a chance here. He's only on lap 69. Great job. Okay, let's go ahead and close this out. Thank you so much, guys. I appreciate everyone who tuned in to watch today's race. Like and or subscribe to the channel. Be a subscriber. You can get in on that giveaway that we're doing. And, oh, I thought I closed that out. There we go. Boom. Here it is. There's the duck race if you want one last look at that. Get in on the duck race if you live in the United States. It is totally free, and you must be a subscriber to the channel, and I will get you added to that race and get a prize out to you if you win. That'll do it until Friday. Until then, everyone, have a great day.